pretend to tell me when you'll show yourself to me. Help me find who my baby will be.
Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is November 25th. We are starting this vlog off a little late. It's 3:16. Usually I like to film in the morning when it's like nice and sunny, but this is fine as well. This is more realistic, a little more authentic. I spent all of this morning just editing and emailing, doing some admin work, some boring stuff basically, but now we are on to some fun stuff. So let's head into the studio. So about 2 weeks ago, I made this design and sent it to my plushie manufacturer. It's a strawberry version of Maxine the Goldfish, but with a pouch here for a heating pack. And if you're more curious about how I made this tech pack, I'll link the video here for you guys. But the manufacturer actually got back to me like 5 days ago and I haven't opened it yet. So let's look at the prototype together. I'm just gonna look at it on my phone, but here's what they sent. I think the body color definitely has to be changed. And I'm not sure that I'm in love with the pink. I think it might be too fuchsia. The white body makes her look a little sickly. I think the Pantone colors that I put didn't pan out in the way that I wanted to. I really do need to order a pack of physical Pantone swatches myself so I know exactly what colors I'm asking for. So here's what I'll do. A long time ago, they sent me a picture of all their Minky fabric swatches, like the very first time I worked with them. So I'm gonna scroll all the way back and try to find it. And then I'll circle the colors that I actually want. Okay, here it is. I found them. I'm gonna save them and airdrop them to my iPad. And then the zipper, I'm gonna ask if they can make the zipper like an invisible zipper. Another thing that I do want to change is this top leaf. They didn't make any changes. I wanted the leaves to look more like a strawberry, so they didn't change that at all, which I'm a little like, do not look at.
Child. Anyway, so
my very first time making this, it did take 2 rounds of edits to get like this plushie that I'm happy with. So I think this is pretty typical. I shouldn't have expected them to get it on the first try. So yeah, everything's okay. This is a good chance for me to improve my communication skills and my design skills. In the same vein of increasing my design skills for my small business, I've also been dabbling with 3D rendering. I thought of this a couple years ago, you know, instead of drawing 2D panels front, back, and side, I thought, you know, wouldn't it be cool if I learned how to make a 3D rendering to send that to a manufacturer, because then they know exactly how I want something to look. There's also the benefit for me, you know, if I don't have my sculpting supplies, if I'm traveling, I can still sculpt digitally, and that's why I'm so happy that Womp is sponsoring this video. First of all, Womp is such a cute name, but also they're the easiest platform to learn how to 3D render, make cute animations, and now you can order 3D prints from them, which is so incredible to me. I know from personal experience, making everything by hand is just so time consuming and stressful, and not everyone has the means or time to do it. So if you learn how to make a 3D model and order the prints from there, then you can just paint them or glaze them however you like and then sell it in your store. It's also a browser-based 3D engine, so you don't need to download any heavy hardware. Like, it runs in your browser like Google Chrome or Safari. It's so intuitive, so fun. I loved their little tutorials that they have, and they also have bases that you can build off of, like phone cases or keycaps. So here are some of the 3D prints that I ordered. 3D printers can only print in one color at a time. So what most people will do is they'll print out their bases and then paint them with acrylic paint or ink and glaze them with UV resin. Here's the clear version of the keycap, and then the blank version of Maxine. I'm covering her eyes because without it colored, it kind of looks like boobs. I'm so pleasantly surprised by the quality of it. Like, everything is so smooth. So yeah, that's just another fun business idea for you guys. Like, you can make your own blind box figurines, keycaps. The possibilities are endless. I think Womp is such a good option for any artist or business owner wanting to make more physical products, but you're not quite ready to commit to ordering a large amount of things from like Alibaba or something.
Looking at the treetops, they're covered in snow. Listen to the laughter, yeah, everyone's home. 반짝이는 빛 속에 설레이는 이 밤. It's the night before Christmas, the night before Christmas. Children are singing, joyful music fills the air. The
Alright, so it's 4 o'clock now and I just finished sending the manufacturer all of my feedback. I always think of this one video by Apple Cheeks where she was saying you need to learn how to be very straightforward and very like strong on your stance, because the manufacturer will want to take the easiest way out and you just have to be very picky and very almost stubborn about what you want, because that's how you get your dream design made into reality. So this is not usually how I would request something. I'm usually like, oh, can you please change it to this or please change it to that? But this time I'm being a little more stern, like we need to change it to this color. We need to change the shape of the leaf. This was the original for reference. I think it looks so much better now, even just with this little update. I'm also asking for an invisible zipper just because I feel like this looks a little jarring. If an invisible zipper is not possible, at the very least I want the zipper to be the same color as the body instead of white. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Honestly, the first sample was really close. I just need to change those few things and then I think I'll be happy. I'm so relieved to finally have done that, because like I said before, they messaged me like 5 days ago, but I literally just couldn't find the time to send them my feedback, and now we can finally get the ball rolling again. Another thing I really should do is find a manufacturer for the freaking heat pack. I've been searching for it like on and off, but it's just a little harder than I thought it would, because I'm also just not sure if I want to do the traditional like heated rice pack or the gel packs. So while we're here, actually comment down below which you prefer. This is actually an example of a rice pack, and this is the one that I use personally for all of my periods. I think it retains a good amount of heat, but it's not like super hot to the touch because the nature of like the cloth over it. But the gel packs I could customize and make really cute. Like this is my product notebook. I had an idea of making them into like a star shape or even a flower, or maybe for strawberry Maxine it makes sense for the heat pack to be a strawberry. I think that would be so cute. And gel packs you can heat up in the microwave or freeze them for cold therapy. That's also really good for aches and pains. So I just don't know. I'm leaning towards the gel pack because then I could customize it and make it a little more special. And also like these rice bags, they can get a little gross over time, low-key. So I need to make a promise to myself to start that soon, because I just don't know how long it'll take to make them. But I'm aiming for spring. So we still have time, but not that much time. But while we're talking about plushies, I did just ship out 1,000 of the Tangerine Maxines. It was my second round of pre-orders. The first round of pre-orders, we sold 500, and this past second round, we sold 1,000. So I don't know, I just spent all week packing them up for you guys, and my whole family was helping me again. It was just like so surreal, and I just want to thank you guys so much. I never thought that my small business would come this far. It's a lot different from hand making, but in a lot of ways it's just as gratifying or even more gratifying because my art has become so much more accessible. Like at $30, this is one of the cheapest items I've ever sold in my shop. Usually my handmade pieces are like $50 or $65, so I just think that's amazing as well. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have anything restocked for Christmas, but I am working super hard to get things restocked either by early next year or springtime.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelion